Hey, good evening. Let's talk sports. The numbers are in. 4 boys soccer teams, 5 girls soccer teams, and 5 girls volleyball teams. All in action tonight, looking to punch their tickets to the state quarterfinals. Boys 3A soccer, Cathedral Prep and Thomas Jefferson Ramblers down a man for the entire second half after sophomore star Jack Fote got a red card. Scoreless into the final 3 minutes. Jack Hilbrick sends it ahead, and it's the senior Liam King, left foot and a beauty. He scores the game's lone goal. Ramblers top TJ down a man and one of their best, advancing to Saturday's quarters with a 1-0 win.
In the game, we weren't playing our best. We came back. We put in the effort. We wanted to win. We weren't going to end it here. And that's what we did. We put it away. For sure, I think the red card was unnecessary. And it really motivated us to play for our player.
Class 2A District 10 champion Fairview played in the nightcap at Dollinger Field against Deer Lakes. Tigers battling the wind in the first half, but they've got one of the best keepers in the state, Ned Murphy, robbing Ryan Rogers in the first half, getting some help from his defense as well. Deer Lakes eventually ruled offside, even if you see the goal there. It didn't count. This one goes to double overtime, scoreless. As we take a look at your final score, Fairview's season comes to a heartbreaking end with a 1-0 loss to Deer Lakes midway through the second OT. Mercyhurst Prep advancing with a convincing 6-1 win over St. Mary's. Back to Dollinger Field, Class 1A boys match between Iroquois and Greensburg Central Catholic. First half, Braves clear it, or try to, but Sean Gargan lets it fly, and he uses the wind to his advantage. Sails home there. Greensburg scored the first 3 goals of the night and held off an Iroquois rally to beat the Braves. Your final in that one was 3-2. How about the girls' scores for you, or are we going to the highlights in this one? Not sure what's happening yet. We're going to go to the McDowell game from earlier this afternoon. Kylie Cross with the goal to get McDowell out to the early 1-0 lead, but Peters Township would respond. A bouncing goal to tie it there in the first half, but Peters Township would score the only 2 goals of the second half and beat McDowell by a final of 3-1. Now we're going to go to more highlights. Don't know what's going on here, guys, today. But, yeah, we've got Mercyhurst Prep, the defending state champions, taking on Avonworth. 2A first-round action at Fairview High School. Lady Lakers had a 1-0 lead, and Avonworth would come back to tie it. This one eventually would go to overtime. Ashley Michaels won it for the Lady Lakers. They're moving on with a 2-1 win in that one. The Villa Maria girls also advancing to the state quarterfinals with a 5-0 win over Carnes City at Clarion University. Hickory's season ends with a 3-1 loss to Hampton. Wilmington moves on in Class 1A with a 1-0 win over Bishop McCourt. In the first round of the girls volleyball state playoffs, McDowell falls in straight sets to North Allegheny. Corey advances with a 3-2 thriller over Fraser. Cochranton sweeps Ridgeway. Cambridge Springs loses 3-0 to Clarion area, and it's Warren with a straight sets win over Central Valley. The quarterfinal round for girls volleyball is set for Saturday.